It's this good man's birthday today.
Indeed.
Are you wearing those shorts in the water today?
I am.
Or
These
what's
are going in.
Oh, the shorts are going in the water today.
Oh, I
thought
said
it
I was going to do a birthday suit, didn't I?
That's what I heard. I heard somebody was doing birthday
Well, then
suit
fucking
today.
bring it, bud. Let's go.
All right, hey, video guy, put that little like happy face,
Yes.
somewhere in that region in a little bit.
We need a teeny star.
Good morning. So just leaving my mom's place, which is right there. And check out this view. It's a little bit tough to see from here. I'll keep walking towards the street, but yeah, it is 5:30 in the morning, and we have another guest joining us here today. One for sure. One of our exceptional men from our extremely conscious retreat is coming with us. And yeah, look at that. Wow. And that is our meeting spot right there. It's called Truck 59 Cider House. It's like a cidery there. And then actually just beyond that is a place called Crown and Thieves, which is a winery in the Okanagan here. Beautiful places. And as we get started here, actually look at this view here too. So there's an amazing trail just down the way there that leads us down to the same river that we normally go in up by our houses here too. So like I say, for the last few days, just been helping Mom kind of unpack, get fully settled into her place, and lean into the uncomfortable for herself even too, because this is the first place that she's owned. This is a neighborhood that she's never been around really much before. And yeah, it's just been nice spending some time with her. This is going to be a really fun and insightful episode where we're going to lean into the conversation of, do we need death to truly start living in our lives? And when I say death, that can mean obviously physical death, like our family experienced this week with the loss of my uncle, or even just the death of the identity that you have been holding on to for so long, and that I've been holding on to for so long, and allowing it to go and say, that is no longer serving me, it is no longer who I am, and facing bravely all of the seemingly good intentioned pushback that you might receive along the way from family, from friends, from strangers. It's a lonely place. In fact, these headphones are in right now because I was just listening to Brene Brown's new book, Braving the Wilderness. And in chapter 7, which is the last one of her book, that is one of the things that she speaks about. And I know we'll get into it once the guys get here too, so I'll maybe save them some of my thoughts for that. So in the meantime, just waiting for those scoundrels. Look at this, Crown and Thieves. This is the coolest looking winery in the Okanagan, if you ask me. So yeah, waiting for these couple of scoundrels over here to start hiking a mountain and jumping in a river with me. Yeah, they're gorgeous, man. So many of them. I actually didn't even know we'd be this close to the water right here.
So we're going under that rock. Wow, it's really shallow. We may have to lie down. No. Oh, you found a deeper spot over here? Nice.
As long as there's no bats hanging under there.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Yeah, no doubt.
It's as deep as we're gonna get.
Yeah. Amazing.
Kind of like, yeah, I've loved the past year, but it's always refreshing and exciting to have new beginnings. So
Wait a second. It's your birthday?
it's the B-Day today.
How old are you again?
Turning 27 again.
27. I remember that. Remember those days, boys?
I don't think at 27 I'd be sitting here. To be honest.
That's
Yeah.
true. You can probably reflect on that too.
And if I was, it probably would have been with a beer and not slept yet, or unfortunately I was that silly until even that age. Yeah. But last night I think I was in bed at 8:30.
Wow.
Yeah. I had terrible sleep the night before. And so I was just like, I want to have a great day tomorrow. Just feel good.
Journal trying to use the weekends to recharge. This past weekend was a go-go. Like that festival. I had a buddy up from Regina that I hadn't seen in like a year and a half with his family. And I woke up on Monday feeling like I had just like put out all weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I went back to Saskatchewan actually too, to Regina. So, yeah, I had an uncle that passed away and was just with family the whole weekend, and there wasn't a lot of good eating happening, you know, a few too many fast food stops and
The Wonder Bread burger turn sandwiches.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It's got certain things you know.
When we hit up, these restaurants weren't there when we went there, but I'm good, man. There's a, what the heck's it called? Not the Tap, but I don't know. There's these pubs that just got shit all over the walls, right? Nostalgia from all over Saskatchewan and whatnots. And yeah, it was my cousin and I and my brother-in-law and another cousin were there for like 5 hours and drank just about everything.
Just chatting and drinking.
Oh, just chatting and drinking. Yeah, it was brought back some memories of what it used to be like, and also a reminder of, yeah, that's kind of a once a year thing now. You know?
Totally. And you think what that used to be was probably a Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Oh yeah, it was at
right?
least twice a week.
Yeah. But
it was nice to do it though too at the same time.
It is. It's you got to give yourself those moments, right?
Yeah.
It is all
Especially
about
with the
balance.
people, when you put in
Totally.
that nostalgic person and the people, they get you into it.
Yeah. Lots of stories flying. Lots of good friendly ribbon happening, you know, like giving the gears. But that was the thing though too, is like my brother-in-law typically doesn't do those outings with us, or hadn't in the past, you know. He kind of, I'm gonna head home, boys, or he'd like sneak out, right? But that night he was like, let's fucking do this, you know.
Leading the charge.
Yeah.
It said 100%. That's what it was.
Yeah. Which, yeah, it's nice to have a fuck yes, let's go, right? Even if you don't know what you're getting into sometimes, because it can be a little bit scary. Kind of like coming down to a river and sitting around cross-legged and doing some breath work and hopping into some icy cold, right?
That's it. And just before we go into the breath, just take a couple deeper breaths than normal. We start to become aware of our breath. Gentle in, filling the lungs, and out. We're in an amazing spot today to be breathing, surrounded by nature, taking in all the fresh air that this forest is providing for us. Listening to the sounds of the life around us, the river flowing. As we go through this brief journey of breath, I want us to envision our breath in as new beginnings. As freshness is starting over, whether that means this hour, this day, this week, this year, whatever serves you. And every breath out, maybe some of those old patterns that don't serve us. Anything from our old selves, our old habits, maybe let go. So let's just head straight into the breath, feeling grounded. In 3, 2, 1. Three more breaths. Last one. And release. Hold at the bottom. And our hold here. I want you to imagine, visualize the river starting to slowly rise. As it rises, it comes up over our feet, up our legs, up our knees, and instead of us maybe getting anxious that we're going to lose our breath, we're growing calmer, and it's energizing us because we know as it rises over our pelvis up to our chest, it's cleansing us. And we can breathe as it starts to rise to our neck, over our mouth, our eyes. And it brings us into a new world. Now, in 3, 2, 1, big inhale. Hold at the top. Feel the energy of that water that's risen all around us. Feel the freedom that it brings. If you start to slowly float off the ground, allow that to happen. Swim freely. Twist around, spin around. Now we're going to do a big release in 3, 2, 1. And right back into round 2. As we release there, all the water rushed back into the river, bringing along with it anything that it needed to, that we were attached to, that didn't serve us. Make your breath a little bit more powerful here. Fire up the belly, fire up the energy. Deepen the breath. Breathe in those new beginnings. Breathe out anything that does not serve you. Keep breathing. Five more. 4, 3, 2, release and hold at the bottom. Feel the energy coursing through your veins. Maybe put a gentle smile on your face here as the body begins buzzing. Let that smile guide your third eye to the sky. Keep being grounded, keep your palms down. Want to be open to receive, turn your palms up perhaps right now. Hold for a little longer. You're going to do a big breath in 3, 2, 1. Let that energy fire up your spine. Hold at the top. Make sure to drop your shoulders. Release any tension in your forehead, in your eyes. Keep that smile going. Just be. Final release in 3, 2, 1. Keep the eyes closed here. As we just marinate a little bit in this new energy, this newfound space we've created for our day, our week. Just know that today, in this exact moment, everything is as it should be. You are enough. In fact, you are limitless. You are powerful. As we finish any practice, it's with gratefulness. Place your left hand over your heart, your right hand either over your belly or over top of your right hand. And today I'm going to switch it up a little bit before we close this. Usually I'll lead this part, and I will, but then I'm going to pass it on, and everybody's going to share something they're grateful for. I'm grateful for the courageous people around me that stand shoulder to shoulder, or sit shoulder to shoulder, or I plug in with virtually around the globe that share a similar mindset, that want to grow, want to challenge ourselves, and want to constantly elevate. Anybody else can lead now. We'll go to Trev.
Yeah, I'm grateful to just be alive and to be able to experience cool shit like this, and also to be present in the moment to realize how incredible it actually is to just breathe and hear what we're listening to right now.
Amazing. Brady.
An extreme gratitude for my health recently. How I can hike down into these amazing places and only go 200 feet. I feel amazing at 40, and I'm stoked about it.
Amazing. Great.
I'm grateful for my partner, Lydia. She's been a rock, a lead, and just an awesome person. She matches my crazy, and I'm super grateful for that.
Amazing. Well, thank you, gents, for letting me lead this practice today. Appreciate you all. It's time to wake that buddy up and get fucking cold.
Let's get fucking cold. You,
What if I'm cold already?
it's already a little chilly
Gonna get
down in the valley.
There's no piranhas in here.
Birthday boy!
Oh, this is deep, boys.
Is it?
Holy shit. I hope there's no baby Ogo Pogos or anything because. Oh.
Woo!
God damn it.
Oh, this is a nice spot right here.
Here we go.
All right, so
Going in.
Mike made the declaration of going in the birthday suits, and he did not hesitate. We were all standing up talking, and he went.
And we got an audience over here. Good morning, sir. Here we go, boys.
Or you show up and go into
Ready? Come on.
show up at truck
Ready to go down here,
is that
boys?
enough?
No.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
Right
rock
in the
right in
middle
your
there.
head.
it is deep here.
Buddy.
Rock right in your head.
Hey, it's a deep
Beauty
spot. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going down. We're going
one.
shoulders in, boys.
And a 2. And a 3.
Come on. Breathe. Sorry, Jerry, we didn't give you much direction. Breathe.
Oh.
Okay, good try.
Oh man, what a magical spot here.
This is quite beautiful.
Yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Under the cliff.
Wow.
Yes.
It's always good to start with no pressure on the new people, but the why. Mr. Ferguson, why did you say yes to arrive today?
It's something I've always wanted to like get into. I've done cold showers, but actually dipping into the cold water, I've never actually done it. So this is a first to accomplish, and the world needs more firsts.
Yeah.
It's amazing, man. I love it. I wrote a paper in university on first. I think it's one of the favorite things I've ever written. You know what? I think, like I said, I do love a cold plunge, but I was showing up for you today. I think very straightforward. I think that was the by far the major call up motion that the system was going through.
I appreciate you, brother.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll just say on that actually too, because going back home this weekend to Regina to see family and stuff, it was not for, the kind of situation that you want, going back for a funeral and whatnot, but you actually said to me, you texted me before I left, you said, hey, brother, permission to just be there, presence, and to not worry about what's going on back here and work and social feeds and everything else. And I thought of that throughout the weekend too, even as I felt drawn to the phone or whatever, And I was just consciously present with my cousin, and he made the comment at the end of the weekend that like, hey, thanks for being here. And he actually looked at me, he's like, and I mean like being here, because that was the Saturday night that we spent together. Like it was just, just goofing around, eating too much food and drinking too much shit, but it was the presence of just showing up, right?
Yeah.
That's what meant a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And it's neat what becomes important to me, for lack of a better word, because I'm in the cold and don't have quite the vocabulary right normally. How those are much better than opening up a present or something these days. And
Totally.
when you feel that connection show up there for you. And it is amazing to have a partner that is there, because I've had ones that aren't, and when you have that in home and extended, it's pretty special.
Yeah, well, and everybody's busy too, right? Like you got a new location that you're building. dude, you drove out here almost 45 minutes to an hour just to be here, and then you got to do the same thing on the way back.
Ray's always working at least 2 jobs, this guy.
This is my first summer dropping it down to 3 jobs. And just pushing hard.
And you don't work them. What I've always admired of you is that whether you own the business or not, you're an owner within any business and you're an asset. It's you just own anything that you do. Show up, you own it. It's impressive to see in your ventures and you got some cool dreams too.
Yeah, adding more to the list, making changes as we grow, but they're all there.
Yeah, so what does this plunge mean for the birthday boy too? Obviously it's got another meaning. We think about birthday. And naturally we're talking a little bit about death here even too, what does this mean to you, man?
It's a different birthday for me, and I expressed that a little bit sitting there. I've always wanted to indulge on my birthdays and stuff, but I'll tell you, this is hilarious, and I don't mind speaking it to the world. But Jules my wife asked me this year what I wanted to do. And I was like, I just want to feel good. I want to wake up, I want to go for a massage, a mani-pedi, and I want to feel good on the day. And, but it is truly a year that I'm really reflecting on the past year and then looking forward, right? I think it's important that we do that to be able to move forward effectively. And this past year for me has been a fucking crazy one. Highs and lows to extremes, some controllable, some not. And, but we've come out powerful and certainly mentally stronger than ever. And that's a massive win. And we're just getting started. So it's incredible to look back, and truly gives us perspective on how far we've come. So that's kind of what this day means to me today.
Yeah, well, you're really living right now, and luckily this water's a little murky here. Keep that hand where it is right now.
Trying to keep it warm a little bit here.
Yeah, no doubt, eh? Yeah, you keep your hands out because there's, a little bit of less blood going up to those limbs, but you don't think about it.
There could be little nibblers under this cape. I'm not chasing it.
That's very true.
At least they're moving.
Yeah.
Not a still lake or something.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I appreciate you guys just showing up, like you say, though, Brett, we just met like a month ago, right? And you showed up to the retreats and showed up for yourself and for other people too. I think everybody felt your presence there, man. You leaned into it, right? And everybody, I think, saw that strength in each other as well, right? So,
I felt it.
Yeah.
An interconnection of it is pretty special. And as I said, the lack of experience and whether that's, should have been, if it should have settled on that is, or could have probably pushed through that restriction maybe, if you will, to use the word even. But it was sure amazing to get after it there and dig in, because that was a big birthday for me that I celebrated at the end of the month.
That's right.
Month.
Yeah.
Same for me. I always reflect on the birthdays big time, but that one I think it just naturally as it's floated with kind of
4-0, yeah.
You lead in a little more. So filled journal books and filled your guys' books and new affirmations and top of mountain chants, and it's been a super month so far.
Yeah, I think we're all in agreement that it's important that you just keep kind of pushing past those comfort levels even too, and when we stepped in here, like we just kind of went in. I think partially because Mike was naked walking around in the bush. With strangers walking around, but
1400 or something. It's like some naked guy calling us into a river.
Yes. Yeah. But yeah, you never know what goes through your head. Like, what was it like when you walking in? Like, oh fuck, these guys are actually doing this. Like,
well, I tried to do a cold dunk with a friend of mine who did every day of the month of March.
Nice.
Went into the lake, and so I was like, 100% I'm going to show up on that last day. And I was like, I'll do it before the end of the month. So the last day of the month, I'm like, okay, let's go. We went in, and I got slightly above the knees, and then I just kind of, it was such a rocky walk, and the water was like this deep, then this deep, and we were like 30 meters out into the lake. It was like a shallow spot, and I'm just like fighting it, even just trying to get in, and I was like, no. Turned around and walked out, but I told myself, I was like, if I show up, I'm going in, so.
Yeah.
Killed it.
That chiseled your strength for this one.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And if Mike can go in birthday suit, like I got no excuse right now. Yeah.
That's right.
Amazing. Yeah, it's an interesting muscle most men have also, is that just like what the 4 minute mile was broken back in the day. It's like, oh yeah, I can do it now.
Yeah.
I can do it. Oh, you just went in with those trunks? I got my trunks on. I can do it.
I'm not joking. Something is nibbling on my back.
No.
Oh yeah, I swear to God. Come on.
Oh, somebody look.
There, it was just right here.
A little fishy.
It's probably just a little fishy, I'm sure. But I was like,
Yeah, there is.
hey, it happened once. I was thinking about it. Oh, twice, 3 times. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's something
Stay
there.
away from the butthole.
I was just trying to
This is
tickle
two
it.
hand coverage now. This is getting real.
Yeah, well, we just crossed the 10-minute mark, so I think we're good anyways.
All
We
right.
can probably scoot out, but what a great session, man. Happy birthday, and yeah, grateful that we ran into each other and that we get to do cool shit like this together, and here's to many, many more.
Absolutely. I'm going to finish this with a full body. If I've gone in, I've gone in.
I can't get my head where it would.
Oh, beautiful. Yes.
There it is, the full baptism on the birthday.
Yes. Love it.
That's amazing.
All right, let's hop out, fellas.
Yeah. All right.
Little bunker back there.
Wow. That's an incredible spot.
This is beautiful, honestly.
See, this is where, all right, yeah, those stars we were talking about, right about there.
Right here.
Start reading, like you need to start reading these books. So because we were contract, he was like, hey, I'm gonna give you this book. I want a chapter email like every night on each chapter.
Yeah.
If I don't get it by 11